Hey guys, Cosmic Taskmaker here. Got a special guest, organic sake. That's kind of what you do. Oh, sorry, he was waiting for the music.
Yes, I don't speak without music. My name is the Dogtor. Glad to meet you. This is my first video on YouTube.
It's not. You can actually, if you look at Astro Scott 6, you can actually see.
No, it's not canon.
What?
It's not canon.
It's absolutely canon. Let's talk about something that's not canon. Dragon Ball GT. I think that was the first instance of where let's talk about Gohan. Gohan should have, in Dragon Ball Z, Gohan should have been the strongest. He was, and yet he still lost. And explain how that works to me, because I just don't get it.
Well, it's shitty writing.
It's very shitty writing. Very shitty writing.
It's letting the masses determine what you do.
You know, you've got great art like Akira Toriyama was having. Why start listening to what certain people? You know what? I think surround yourself with too many yes men.
Yeah. I usually say yes to everything, but this is a different case. When you're making your own art, you make your own rules, and sometimes you gotta say no.
Well, what have you said no to lately?
I haven't said no to anything in a long time.
What have you said yes to?
Just about everything. Give you an example. Someone said,
Can you speak up?
Someone said, hey, please, you want to go to this brothel? I said, yes. He said, you want to work at this brothel? I said, yes. So right now, I'm working a double shift at a brothel. I'm working as a man of the night. I'm also working as a janitor. What I do, I clean the girls and the boys up after their sessions. Then I go into the rooms and I scrub down the semen off the walls. Clean out the walls, I clean the sheets, I clean the bathroom. There's a lot of semen everywhere. Some people call me the jizz mopper. I'm the brothel jizz mopper. And, that's just because I said yes. And this is this whole view of the world that you wouldn't have gotten before.
I get that.
So I'm just saying, why not say yes? You can experience a thing. Although, maybe if Akira didn't say yes to these yes men, then there wouldn't be a yes problem.
The problem is also, I don't think that they were true yes men. I think that he surrounded himself with false yes men. Because a true yes man would have just said yes to Akira, that's great. But I think part of the problem is that he had... There were too many people around giving him false information, and I've been reading a lot lately. I've been checking around on the internet, and I've come across some startling evidence that he was being fed the wrong numbers. People were saying that Dragon Ball Z views had been dropping since Gohan became the strongest, and this whole set of lies that the Rothschild family actually had set in motion. It's a whole conspiracy because a lot of people don't know this, but there is a commie of this world, and there used to be, let's say. And you guys are familiar with the Rothschilds, I'm pretty sure. The Rothschilds, they teamed up with the Rockefellers, and they had our commie killed. And commie, he had written a great text at his palace in the sky, and he had blessed Akira Toriyama with this text. And that was actually the story of Dragon Ball, and that was actually a true story of something that happened a long time ago. And see, what happened was one once the Rothschilds realized that Akira had the story, because they don't want us to know that we used to have a commie, because now they're acting as commie, but it's kind of, imagine if Garlic Jr. had become commie. It's kind of that kind of thing, because they're not good people, they're not going to do good things for us. So they found out Akira was telling the story, and people were starting to realize what was really going on in the world, starting to realize that the world is actually flat, and that you can walk off and die, and that's just science. But people were starting to like kind of wise up to that and kind of watching what they were eating, not as much corn and stuff.
I heard Akira was eating a lot of corn. His personal chef was Jeff Monsanto.
Really?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and that's why I think he was probably getting some bad vibes going, because
for anyone who doesn't know, corn's not real. Corn is a made-up thing. It's the first genetically modified crop. Your body cannot digest it, and if they try and put it in everything they can. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Interstellar. It's actually, they try and make it out, starting Matthew McConaughey, like, it's about the universe. So what it's really about is how our world will be destroyed by corn. It will kill all the other crops, and then we get the greenhouse effect from corn. Why don't you just go ahead and write Jeff Monsanto in there?
Well, Jeff Monsanto actually committed suicide after he found out GT was coming on the air. See, what happened was he was a big Dragon Ball fan, and he wanted Goku to stay as a man. And once GT put him as a little boy, he killed himself. It was a big Goku campaign that he was trying to launch by feeding Akira so much corn. He thought,
and that is how they got Gohan out of the picture, but it kind of backfired.
Right, it backfired
because Akira in his heart wanted a child to become a man again and take over the system, which is kind of weird why he never chose Goten, because I feel like Goten actually had more potential than Gohan. But see, Gohan grew up in a time of war and need of the strength. Goten just it's kind of like John
the Baptist.
No, it's kind of like John Lennon's son, Sean Lennon. He's a very good musician. He's definitely there.
You got John Bonham's son. You got Rick Astley's son. Rick Astley's son is great.
Yeah, amazing. You got Jacob Dylan. I think he's probably. I know some people wouldn't agree with me, but I think that I'd say the majority of the human population would agree with me that Jacob Dylan is much more of a success than Bob Dylan could have ever dreamt to be. He's written much greater songs, and he's just had more impact on music and culture in general.
He's a general too.
Yeah, he is. Little do people know he's actually General White in Dragon Ball. So.
Yeah. There's a lot of connections to the U.S. culture that we really don't realize about Akira and Dragon Ball. He was really into the U.S. and he really wanted to make sure we got all these connections. But yeah, Qaamman, I saw you still have your channel up.
Yeah.
And that's pretty disturbing.
You didn't answer.
So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and write your name in your death note.
I think I'm gonna wait 46 seconds? How long is it?
You can't really see it because it's backwards, but it says Clown Man. I got you, bitch. So, anyway,
how many seconds is that? I don't claim to be a Death Note man. I know everything there is to know about Dragon Ball, but not everything about Death. I know a lot about Death Note. I probably know more than Qaamman, but definitely know just kind of more in general than Qaamman. Anyways, I'm better than Qaamman for sure. Qaamman.
Who's a Clown Man?
Is he dead yet, or
Clown Man? Technically, I wrote Clown Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the problem is we need his real name, not his.
That's another thing. He's hiding behind a name. I'm telling you, my name's Taskmaker. This is the Dogtor. You can look us up on Wikipedia. Here, have some of this. So yeah, alright guys, so stay away from corn. Gohan, if you're watching, I need you to come through. I need you to rise up. You know what? You guys are going to have to wait. I got a very big announcement coming up for our next video. I'll let you in a little secret. It does involve Gohan. And it involves a new series that continues Dragon Ball. And I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Super. I think you guys are really going to love what we've been cooking up over here at Begonia's Palace.
We'll be getting into some fan fiction.
Well, no. I'm going to edit that.
Don't censor me.
Don't tell them the secret before.
Well, I'm just trying to give a little preview, and obviously it's going to be.
I'm just gonna put the flag over this part.
Well,
if you know, I was having some trouble. It might not work, so I'm gonna try. All right, guys. So yeah, Qaamans.
if Unplug's ready, I need to talk about my DJ set, guys. So I had some problems with my DJ last night at the Wawa. I was doing my iPhone set. I got a lot of hecklers out there. A lot of people saying that I'm not a real DJ and that my puppet is trash. And
all right, guys, that's all we're gonna have time for tonight.
Anyway, I'm DJing again tonight at the
Thank
Wawa.
you,
We're
thank
doing
you.
another set.